Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What's up, Instagram? I'm back. So I wanted to say this too. You know what's so funny? Because God, he amazing. He amazes me. He really do. But anyways, let me tell you. So the beginning of this year, right? The Most High God was not playing. He was like, listen, get rid of everything, everything. Do you hear me? Everything. Have y'all ever been through that when God was like, "Oh, get rid of this or let this go," and you like, "Nah, I'm keeping that. I'm letting this. That ain't God. I didn't hear that. Ain't the Spirit." You be questioning yourself. That's somebody's spirit, but it ain't mine. But anyways, so God was like, "Get rid of everything. Anything that, if somebody gave me a gift, right? Anything that was from somebody that I stopped dealing with those people. It could be family members, anybody that made me feel a certain way. God was like, get rid of it. The Spirit was just leading me. Get rid of it, right? And everything from my previous marriage, everything. When I tell you that was like my whole house, nigga. I'm talking about. I know you lying. My whole I was like, for real, God. I was like, nah. Wait a minute. I just keep praying like this cannot be. But anyways, everything. I'm talking about pit. I'm everything. I mean, I couldn't believe. I'm still shocked to this day. But the way I operate, I don't be attached to things because of what I've been through in the past. I know how to appreciate every single thing. Do you feel me? So I know how to let go of things. But I think God wanted to see was I was a materialistic type of chick. You know, are you you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you move and operate off of what people what they gonna do for you, or I'm only gonna date so and so because they got this and that, and why? But anyways, God was like everything, girl. I was like, oh my God. And the Spirit was so tough on me, nigga. It was leading me. So I was touching stuff and it was like, that gotta go. I can hear it so clearly. I would go somewhere, it would lead me. It was like, take that whole thing out. It was as if some items was trying to hide in the house. Like, it was the weirdest shit. But the Spirit was activated. My spirit is activated on a level like, whoa, whoa. And so I was like, all right. So anything that brought a bad feeling had to go. It was a lot. I'm talking about, man, stuff from my mom, my grandma. It was crazy stuff from like I said, my ex boyfriends. I didn't even know. I don't know if y'all do that. Y'all have treasure boxes or have a box like, oh, I'm gonna keep this because my first boyfriend gave it to me. God was like, get it out your house. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, my cousin gave me that, and I was like, wait a minute, this got value. I can sell it. I gave so much stuff away. My kids was looking funny, like, something ain't right. Someday I'm like, I could have pawned that. I could have got money for that. But the Most High was like, let it go. I was like, what? I was like, but that one picture frame is a value at like 500, almost. I know today it could be like 300 or 400. When I bought it, it was like 200. What do you mean? But I don't know if it's really like 500. You know how we can put dubs on it. Look at me already trying to act like the picture was 500. Nigga, if the picture probably only cost me 100 something, it probably value today because you know everything that went up probably like 300. But anyways, that gotta go too. I'm just dramatic, guys. Like get that out the damn mind too. But anyways, so I'm just letting everything go. That's why my house look different. And then I moved to save money. Everything just changed, right, baby? So, but anyways, I was shocked when I was done. Or I ain't gonna say done. When God was done, I looked around. I was like, it was like my house was empty. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is this? It was like I just start letting stuff go. But when I tell you, at this particular time, my kids was at their dad's house. And I was over here praying, anointing this house, just praying, letting them spirits go. Do you know what? It was so tough. Spirit say when I was letting stuff go, let me tell you how strong it was. I was letting stuff go, and you know, like you know, stepdads or that passed on, I can hear them clear. It was like he was mad as fuck, nigga. I can hear like auntie, I can hear the spirit like they were mad, like I can't believe it, nigga. Like they could see that they had to be removed. It was like they had no choice. You know what I mean? They was like the new, it's like a new set of family done came in the spirit. A new, it's strong, right? And so the women that's here now, the spirit women that's here with me is different. The whole vibe is different. It's like They're so strong. And so when I was letting, even letters, I had to let letters go. The spirit was like everything. I had to let letters go, cards, and you can feel their energy. I could not explain this shit. When it was like, but it was like I was like so protected. So even though I was scared because I'm over here listening to the spirit and then I'm being attacked, and then I'm standing up like, let's go, nigga. Like, we strong and mighty. Like, this is the spirit that was on me. Like, and I know I'm not alone. You feel me? I know I'm not alone this time. And it might not look like everybody else, but like what they got to go through. But when God was like, just reveals, I had stuff from like my best friend, and best friends, everything. God was like, let it go. And then I can feel like when I let something go, I can feel that energy leave. Like, oh, nigga, I didn't know they felt like that. Or I can feel it. Like, I don't need nobody to tell me. I don't need, you know how you got to ask somebody, oh, do you feel this way? When your spirit is activated, you don't need that. The spirit is going to reveal to you. You feel me? It's going to be like, oh, that's the truth. That's why a lot of stuff from my mom I had to let go, because the spirit was revealing to me like their true feelings. And so, and everything. And then I knew the spirit didn't want certain things in my house, because other spirits can have connections to it. It could be their mamas or their aunties. And so since I got this memory, it's like spirits roam. So when God comes, that I don't know if y'all ever read in the Bible when Jesus had to deal with this man with a spirit. The spirit was so overwhelming in that body. It was, and this man was this man expressed like he was like, outwardly he was expressing like mental health issues, and he was probably a person that drunk or whatever. But in the reality, that spirit was so strong, he couldn't even that man was not even like that. It was that spirit that was over him. And remember when the spirits was like, there's many there, like a legion, like this shit been going on since his grandpa type of things. And God was like talking to the man, but he was not even talking to the man, he was talking to the spirit. It was like weird. It was weird. And then the spirits was like, oh my God, damn, he's here. Oh, we don't want to die. We don't want to go into the outer darkness of bliss. We still want to be on the earth tearing up shit. That's really what they wanted to do. They was even so desperate, they asked to go in those pigs. And so the pigs couldn't even take it. The pigs was like, oh my God, what is this? And so they drowned themselves, meaning a person that's very new into spirituality or just waking up, period. The awakening. You're waking the fuck up. It's too much. If you don't have nobody that's in your corner, you don't have no type of relationship with God. So when you go through things in your relationships, you go through things in life in general, you would drown. You would be so overwhelmed. Some people jump off buildings. That's why suicide would be there. Some people would turn to drugs and sex, so they don't have to think about their real issues. And this is what it's really telling. So God would a preacher would tell you the way he needs to tell you. A person like me would tell you the way I'm just learning the way I'm learning. I'm learning the way God is teaching me. I'm going to teach motherfuckers like you in special ed. You're going to get the message however you need to get it. I'm not going to be religious. I'm going to be more spiritual. That's a difference. Spiritual is just like, you tapping into your spirituality. You want to be a better person no matter who you are. Even if you're a drug dealer, you are whatever you are. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're nothing. Learn however you need to learn so you can be greater. But anyways, and so I was over here, and God was like, it was scary animated. It was like a fucking scary movie. So that's why if you ever notice the angels come to you, they say, fear not. Because baby, y'all don't even know. That's why if you ever see, that's why when they talk about the angels in the Bible, how many heads they got and all the eyes, it's going to scare the living out of you. That's why they give you just a little taste here. If you ever see a person with one body with two heads and they're hiding, they can't even come out here and be there. They can't come out. Because the humans that think that they're normal, they will be afraid of them. And so they make other people that have two bodies and one head look different. That's why God only giving y'all a taste in the natural, what to expect when you come over on the other side. When basically on this side, a burnt victim that's burnt would be so depressed and sad because they don't recognize themselves. That's like being in your spirit. When you activate in your spirit, you're gonna be like, oh my God. When God revealed to who you really are, he's gonna reveal to you like you are like your attitude stank, you were this, but okay, this is how you're gonna change it. But you know what I mean? When you doing this work, it's not gonna be pretty. It really isn't. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be uncomfortable. And so that's why God always be telling y'all, fear not when an angel come to you to do a message. And the Bible is like, oh, don't be afraid. And then the first thing you're to do, you're going to be afraid. Who in the hell see a bush burning but not dying? A bush represents a person. Like a tree, when you watch The Wizard of Oz, that's why that tree slapped the shit out of Dorothy. What you eating my apples for? Dorothy was like, nigga, you alive? What is this? So a tree represent people and places and things and things. It has so many different meanings. And so when a person come and reveal to you the truth, that's what it means. When a person come to you in your life and tell you the truth, it's going to feel like a burning bush, a fire. I don't want to change. I don't want to be this. Well, don't tell me the truth. The truth fucking hurts. That's how it is. It's like when the truth comes, it's going to be like, whoa. But in Moses' situation, your family not gonna be on your side like that. They gonna be haters, or some of them ain't gonna believe you, because how the fuck you gonna come and tell me something when you a murderer, Moses? You wouldn't killed so and so. You done lost your position. You can't tell me nothing. And then that's how it is. They're gonna hold your past against you. So they don't want to see, because the motherfuckers don't want to see. That's the truth. And so God is like, okay, when we cross over, we're going to have new friends, new family, new everything. Those are who's supposed to be on your journey will be on your journey. Those who are not supposed to be on your journey, they're going to shed like a snake. That means like, that's the old and you are the new. Just keep going and be who you are. Be who you are. And so in the incident with that man that was with those had all those demons and spirits in him, when he came to who he really is, when his mind opened up, he was like, Jesus, I want to go with you. Take me. He could have, he would have followed Jesus. If you ever love somebody, you will follow them. You will listen to their instructions. You feel me? And so Jesus said, no, you go back home. You go and tell them what I have done for you. You go show them who you really are now. They're going to bring up who you used to be. They're not going to like you anyway, but you go be your greatest self, my man. And he was like, yeah, I can do this. You help me. And so, and understand this, people, when you become who you are supposed to be, realize them haters, they're going to come and show themselves, and they're going to be like, whoa. They gonna be mad as fuck that you on a new journey, that you leveled up. You feel me? You have woken up, and they gonna convince you ain't shit, that you ain't gonna never make it, baby. They gonna tell you, and what you gonna do is tune them the fuck out. That's what you gonna do, and you gonna keep walking. You gonna keep going. Like me, God knows, I ain't used to push and play. I ain't used to that. I'm used to just being behind the scenes. I ain't used to push and play. And God is like, no, you go out there, because you're going to attract the people to this new journey that's going to carry you, or you're going to carry them to the promised land. That's all we worried about it. And then we're not going to be like, when we cross the fuck over, that's the thing where we mess up. When we crossed over, like when Moses did all he had to do, and Pharaoh, God did all that. He will harden people hard on purpose, so you won't rely on those people, so you can get off those crushes and you can start walking on your own, however that needs to look. And so when you cross over, understand, this is how faith works. We either can enter the promised land tomorrow, nigga, or if you don't have that belief system, oh, why me? And you don't, facing your fears is like doing shit like me. Like I'm out here posting. I'm like, my spirit is telling me to do it. And I'm like, my spirit been telling me to do that for years. People, everybody. And I'm like, they gonna laugh at me. Like Caroline. Hell no, let them laugh. This is how me and spirit get down. Period. And so when you crossed over, like I said, either we could be in the promised land like that, nigga. If your belief system is activated, we can do this. You get connected with one or two people, God is there. And us people, we got to understand, people is, that's why I'm talking about God is going to close the door on people. I'm telling these people going to be thinking they going to heaven for real, nigga. It's impossible. They going to be knocking on, like y'all don't open the door for Jehovah's Witnesses. But Jesus is going to open the door for you and let you know, like, I don't know you. You did it for this reason. You did it for that reason. A lot of people, pastors, because for this reason and that reason. A lot of people are out here faking. They're not even being their real self. And God is like, we want the real people out. The real people. This is the age where the real people are coming out. The real chosen. Period. And you could be like, ain't no way. We'll see in the end though. So when y'all knocking on the door and y'all don't open for Jehovah's Witnesses, y'all been in church all y'all life and still ain't changed. Y'all still ain't got nothing. You're still complaining. You're still doing so and so and da da da. Baby, y'all can move out the way. Because the children of God is for to inherit everything, baby. Come on, I can see it. Anyways, so what God is saying, when we cross over, like Moses, when they crossed over, you done seen this amazing thing that God done did in your life, and you still like doubting. You done sit here and watch the river, the ocean rise, and you crossed over and you still not believing. God done pulled us out of so many situations and you still giving up. That's why everything that happens to me, baby, I be like, it's hurting. Oh, it don't feel good. Oh, but thank you, God. I remember when I went through it before, baby, I couldn't even comb my hair. I couldn't even wipe my ass. But look at me walking on water. Look at me walking through fire now. Woo! Baby, when I be proud of myself. And so that's why I'm pushing play, because I can talk to a wall and it be me and Jesus, me and Jehovah. Let's do it, Spirit. Spirit. Hey, activate. I say, Spirit, hey, activate, baby. That's how it is. And so when you get over, like I said, it could be like we can enter the promised land like, bah, like bam, shababa, bam. Or we can go over this shit another year. Don't let it be 40 more years. No. I can't take that. So what I'm saying is, like, I'd rather just say, let me be with the people that loves me and appreciate me. Let's do this the right way so we don't have to repeat the same cycles over and over and over and over again. And then I don't want to never lose my position, meaning Moses done did all his work. And then we can let other people discourage us, mislead us, and we know that God told us to do what we need to do. We don't even want to follow our own intuition. And I've been misled for many years, but this time I'll be damned. I'll be damned. The Father in me is activated. I'm talking about when I gotta pray. A little. I'm talking about a grown man begin to operate in me. Like, girl, you get your ass up. You got this. I'm talking about I don't need excuses. I don't gotta reach out. I go to Spirit. What we gonna do? Because I'm hurting. How we gonna get through this? Because this don't feel good. The mother in me activate. You know what I mean? The granny in me, I ain't even a granny yet, but the granny begin to be rocking me to sleep, telling me I got this, because I use my words. I begin to create. Let us. When God said he did it, all right, what we gonna do in 7 days, feelings? I said, let us pick ourselves up. I begin to tell myself, we got this. I'm my own home girl, nigga. I'm my own best friend. And then when God sees he can trust me with this, then real people going to move into my life. Real people going to be like, oh my God. The Spirit knows Spirit. We ain't playing. And so, like I said, I don't want to be like Moses and like, dang, hold on. Because you can look at that in two different ways. Because when you are anointed and you are chosen, sometimes you're different than the others. So some people might look at Moses like, oh, he didn't enter the promised land. You could look at it like that too. Sometimes we won't even get our gifts and our blessings because we let other people manipulate us. We let other people take from us. We let other people, like we when God told us to do it, like God told Moses to to do it a certain way, when the people wanted water, but he did it his way out of frustration and feelings. We can fuck up some shit if we, you know what I mean? So, and then it could be, we just need to ask God, help me to believe in me. You know what I mean? Help me to lift me up so strong that I have leveled up so strong in my belief system. I don't have to, I can see a fake when a fake come. When somebody really afraid to give you to give you advice to really help you, sometimes they will give you information because they don't want you to, they act like they're your friends and everything, but they don't want you to level up, but just give you just enough so you can feel like, you know what I mean? You could feel like they for you, or this is a good situation. But anyways, like I said, I'm over here venting but it's in a positive way. But I feel like when I cross over, I don't want to wait another 20 years, 40 years to get it. No, we crossed over. I believe it's so much. I could get this tomorrow. My breakthrough is coming tomorrow. You feel me? And so if Moses, I'm talking about Moses crossed over with all those, I know it was over like 2 million people. I'm not quite sure. Or it was a lot of people. Y'all got to understand that it was a lot. It could have been, I'm not quite sure, but I know it was a lot of people. And his job was so heavy. Even his brother was over there and doing what the other people wanted him to do. It's like, nigga, I need my mind to be so motherfucking strong. Y'all motherfuckers would be like, you haters couldn't even touch me. Like, nope, I see you coming up. God told me about you in a motherfucking dream, bitch. And that's how strong it got to be. You feel me? Your belief system, that you know that God told you this. Like, I know God that told me, just talk. Do what you been doing. And push record. Record? Are you for real? They really gonna be talking. Who gives a fuck? I mean, if you might be like, that ain't God at worst. That's good, because I'm being led in places that's amazing, baby. I promise you, nigga, it's amazing to be me. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to be like, shit, everybody else eating off of me, and I gotta look like Moses looking, y'all entering the promised land, and I'm like, wait a minute. That ain't fair. But when you out and you got to complete the mission best as you possibly can without losing you. You feel me? That's what I'm telling God. I don't want to lose me ever again. I never want to lose me. And like I said, I'm just talking, and most of y'all that knows the Bible by script, that's good. I'm operating in my spirit, and the angels are leading me, and I still do my word, and I'm learning the way I am being taught to learn. This is me, and this is how I am in prayer. This is how I am with God. That's why our relationship is so tight. Like, that's my nigga. Like, that's my guy. Like, and he loved me. I love him. And then it's just like, it's so wonderful to be yourself. It really is, I swear. It is. And don't be thinking you got to be this way or that way, or just be you. You are accepted just the way you are. Remember that. Peace and blessings be with us all.